Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating a weekly layout in my home management planner, which is a classic size dashboard planner. I am loving this setup. It is absolutely amazing. My home has never felt more organized. And the thing that I noticed quickly when I was getting prepared for this video was that I do not have any bills to pay for this week. So I thought that this would be a great opportunity to practice no spending. Because, I mean, hey, there's no bills, so there's no reason to spend, right? If you're budgeting. So, and I also thought that this was a great way to use up some of these original budget stickers that I purchased when I first started planning. I know, right? How did we get here? Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna start with this sticker because I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous and it truly is exactly what it says, is that wealth is the ability to fully experience life. And for those of you who are affected by debt, which I know there's a lot, it's actually more common than what you would think. But the thinking of debt and stressing out over it actually does take away from your ability to be present and just enjoy simple things. So, yeah, I love that quote. So, okay, so I'm going to start down here with this financial goal. Since I've also started the Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar budgeting, I started that July 1st, and our goal is to come up with an $1,000 emergency fund. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that financial goal sticker there, and I'm going to use that to track, you know, if I can come up with that, which I know I did. Last year, when I first started budgeting, it was actually really easy to come up with that $1,000. It's like, you wouldn't think it would be, but it is. And unfortunately, due to which, wow, guys, look at that. I still have sticky notes in here from last year. When you only have 3 sticker books. So, yeah, I did have an emergency fund. I was pretty proud of that emergency fund. And because of the whole tax situation this year, I had to literally blow through that emergency fund. And this is the first time that I've been without one for a while now. And it's like paranoying me. So I don't like it. So I gotta get that back to where I had it. And I wasn't sure if I was able to use these little clippings. And I'm just gonna put them back in a book. So, okay, let's see here. I have my friendly reminder to not to spend. Of course, I put my you did it because I'm going to. And of course, I kept my savings goal and my payday right on Friday because I'm just going to put that savings in as soon as I get paid. And one way I want to use those cute little grocery shoppings. I forgot how adorable some of these stickers are in these books. I mean, they're pretty basic compared to what we're used to seeing now. You know, they're not really too fancy, but I think that's why they're so cute, is that they're like basic little doodles and hand lettering. It's been so long since I've dug through these books. And I was actually really impressed to see that these little banner stickers, they fit perfectly in this dashboard layout. Like, who would have knew? I never would have thought of coming to this book to for my dashboard layout. Like, what? I'm digging this. I think if I put these together, it will create like a little dashboard size skinny sticker. So let's see here. So trying to pep myself up here. Relax, your future looks bright. I love it. And it adds that gold to the page. Okay, now this is the other thing with the dashboard layout is you kind of got to limit yourself on stickies. Because, you know, so I'm wondering, should I start putting in my dots? Do I want to add, I think I'm going to add my class information down here. So, which the every dollar budget thing. There's the free version where you just get the app where you have the budgeting, and then if you actually pay for the fees, they give you like a whole class. It's like a 12-week class. I don't know what I just got myself into, but the way that I figured it is I I can dish out $100 on planner stuff and stickies with like no thought at all to it because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use it. So I just figured, you know what? Because normally I don't spend that on. Oh, it's tax day this week too. But yeah, you don't really spend that much on like budgeting apps because it seems kind of stupid to. So I just figured, you know what? I'll dish out 100 for stickies. So why not dish out 100 to see if I can change the way that I spend my money? Because I've been going alone here for like the past year, and granted, I have made great improvements, but I just seem to keep going back to where I started. So I know I got it in me. It's just I'm hoping that they can like explain to me like what it is that I'm doing for like self-defeat. Cuz I'm just telling you, dragging this around is just it's getting exhausting. I don't want to have to deal with 18 revolving credit cards still like every month. It gets old. Which is, now that you know the number, you can see why I'm like super impressed that there was nothing to pay for this week. Like, are you kidding me? No, because they all come on the same weeks. It's like you get bombarded. So, okay. And I'm going to dig back through this mom book because that was the other thing that I liked is that the colors are pretty much coordinating. And oh my god, there's my what's for dinner stickers. I used to use one of those on every day, which now I don't have to worry about those because, I got that cute little box up on top. Which reminds me I should probably bring out my what's for dinner sticker here soon before I forget. Ooh, there's another tax day, but I think I'm going to stick with the black lettering. Just, yeah. Oh, and there's confetti too, so heck yeah. I know, right? Like everyone's like, why are you putting confetti around tax day? Because it makes it look cute. See, now tax day isn't so threatening. Ooh, let's get this little purple dot. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to add some of these little stars too. So, heck yeah, tax day is here, and I actually got in contact with the IRS. Like, I knew I actually found a human. And, I mean, I didn't really get anywhere with it. They can't confirm if they've received my paperwork or not. Thank you, TurboTax, for failing this year. And, yeah, so as far as I know, I should not get penalized, and I'm gonna have to wait until September to see if they could process my taxes. 2020, the year where nothing makes sense. And okay, so I'm gonna add this movie night sticker in here too, just to kind of balance out tax day, but also to remind me that, or well, to remind myself that it's still possible to have fun and not spend because we're gonna have a movie night at home and we already have all the goods. Like, I have Netflix and Hulu and that, so I could find a movie, and we have popcorn, and I'm pretty sure if necessary I could whip up a batch of cupcakes or have like hot fudge sundaes with it. So yeah, it's possible to have fun and not spend. And okay, so here we go. Here's our what's for dinner. And that menu planning is definitely helping with the spending on the groceries. Hello, Mr. Bert. I see you are back. He just loves it when I plan now. He is just into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring out that stencil. We're going to go ahead. I'm just going to mark down 4 little dots down here. So that's going to be my financial class information. And I always try to get at least three dots on each of these days. So this is going to remind me to check on my daily chores, which has actually been going amazing. And I even got my teenage son to help me with the chores. So thank you, Happy Planner. Okay, so yeah, I normally put that in there. What else do I normally? Oh, I check my bills or do a budget review. And of course, anything extra. So if I have an errand or a meeting, I will put that in this as well. And okay, so I'm thinking that's it. I didn't use any washi on the sides. I think I got enough color on here. And so, I think I'm going to go ahead and just put this back in the book. It's a lot more like colorful. Like it's brighter and more cheerful than what I'm normally used to seeing. Which here's a quick glimpse here. So normally I use muted tones. Oh, guess I could check that off. And that. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely different looking than what I'm used to. But again, my focus here was to remind myself to not spend. Like you are in a budgeting program. You're supposed to be saving all the monies you can and paying down on your debts. So why not? And I already have the stickies, so let's use them. And of course, I have this cute budgeting washi, which I've never used. So yeah, see here's what the issue is I will buy this stuff left and right, and then I just kind of store it. So let's use it and gain some results at the same time. Which I know that has some silver or foil in it, but you know what? I don't care. Live well, spend well, okay? And these cute little piggies, I've been waiting to use this, which it actually makes sense now. So I'm just going to throw this here up on the top. See how far I can go with the pigs. And I think I'm going to cut that diagonally. Okay, so there you go. You can still see 2020. And I just got to remove this just a bit, which, ooh, this is going to be a bit tricky here. I'm not quite sure, which of course this is the side that I really can't go into. So I think I'm going to put this side down first, line that up, and I know washi. Okay, so now we're going to go across the page, and we'll just snip it off at that last pig. So, heck yeah. Okay, so I'm actually digging this. Look how cute and bright and colorful it is, but it's also functional. And, I mean, if I don't have budgeting on my mind every time I look at this week, I can't help myself after that. So just a quick recap. I used the food, the mom, and the basic original sticker book, along with the budget and the budget accessory pack, and some of the cute washi, along with the stencil, and of course my Tombow mono pen. And yeah, so we are done, guys. So the home planner is ready to go for next week. I just want to close out by saying thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to come back next week and tell you how it all went.